So friends, welcome to the 11th chapter based on the alphabet L. L stands for being a learner and leadership qualities. All successful people, they learn from their mistakes and pitfalls rather than cursing themselves or cursing anybody else. Remember friends, LQ plus SQ is equal to HQ. What is LQ? Learning quotient. What is SQ? Spiritual quotient. HQ is your happiness quotient. So when you have LQ and SQ with you, automatically you will become a happy person. So they keep on learning new arts, new technologies. Like today, most of the new technologies are coming with the artificial intelligence, biometrics, automation, and practically every day new technologies are coming. So they update themselves and they learn it and they try to implement it in their business. They'll also learn from others. If you observe them very carefully, their eyes are open, ears are open, but their mouth is shut. They keep on observing and they keep on listening carefully. They are open to new markets. They have no inhibition in talking about their business. Friends, once in Delhi, since I was a member of NASCOM, we were invited when Bill Gates came to India a few years back, and there was a very big conference organized in Delhi in a very big hotel, Hotel Radisson, if I'm correct. And there were more than 3,000 invitees. And the speech of Bill Gates when he started his talk, throughout he was talking about what Microsoft is and what Microsoft has achieved and what it was and what is it working on. His entire speech was all about Microsoft and nothing else. So a lot of people, in fact, were a little confused and they said that how come Bill Gates is only talking about Microsoft, his own company, rather than anything else? He said, yeah, I told whomsoever I met, I said, see, he's the head of the organization, so he has no inhibitions in talking about his own company and promoting his business. So remember, friends, people who are successful, they are always open to new technologies and they try to learn these things. Another great example is of Bata. Bata, when he invented his shoes, he sent a salesman to Africa, and that gentleman demonstrated the use of the shoes and how it helps people, like they'll not hurt their feet, extra, etc. People were totally convinced, and but unfortunately, at the end, they said, "Sir, we do not have the money to buy the shoes." So this guy came back empty-handed, and he told Mr. Bata the whole thing. Then Mr. Bata himself went to Africa and he again demonstrated the shoes. And again, they said the same thing, sir, your shoes are excellent and it will help us a lot, but we do not have the money. So Bata came out with an idea and he says, okay, what do you grow here the maximum? They said, sir, we have a very, very rich quality of fruits and vegetable, very delicious and very nutritious. So what Bata did, Bata said, okay, no problem. We'll have a barter system. I'll take your fruits and you take my shoes. And that's how he took almost a shipload of fruits back, and he again sent a shipload of shoes and chappals to them. And his board of directors were confused. They said, how come you have taken a decision like that? But I said, look, I have opened up a new market for you guys, because once these people start using the shoes, they will get addicted to it. And once they get addicted to it, please remember, Africa is a very big market which we cannot ignore. So these are the ideas, these are the attitudes of successful people, and rest is history, friends. Today, Bata is every child knows the name of Bata. So that's how you should, these kind of success stories motivate us, and that is how we should implement these things in our life and in our business. L also stands for leadership qualities. There was a beautiful book written by Jim Collins on leadership that's called Good to Great. And in that book, he revealed that to become a successful leader, you need not one, not two, not three, but 3,500 qualities like good communication, delegation, motivation, punctuality, etc. So, like that, uh, to become a leader, we need so many qualities. Leaders are proactive. Example of somebody, a minor accident on the road, somebody falls off a scooter. And in that, what happens is that a person who, there will be people who will be just surrounding that guy and just looking as if, and they will not take any action. Whereas a person who's a leader, he will get down, help the person, and also call the ambulance. That person is the leader. Leaders believe in teamwork, they believe in art of delegation, they believe in SOP, standard operating procedure, they believe in time management, they believe in people skills. When most of them have become mentors now. For example, Bill Gates and Narendra Murthy, they spend 60% of the time mentoring young people, mentoring new CEOs of their company, and even outsiders. They are invited by many management schools to share their success stories. And they always believe in win-win situation. The famous book of Stephen Covey, Nine Habits of Successful People, has this thing called as win-win situation, the fourth chapter, where he says that you must always make a win-win situation for everybody. The Marwadi community has been believing in this win-win situation from ages. They always say in Marwadi, "Tharo bhi fayda hoy, maro bhi fayda hoy." That is the meaning, means you also benefit, we will also benefit, profit for both. So with this kind of attitude, friends, any venture will be a successful venture. Remember that. So sometimes the question is asked, are leaders born or people become leaders? Actually speaking, both is true. Both is true because some of them are born leaders and others are like people like Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill became a leader under adversity. I don't know how many of you know Winston Churchill was a total failure in his life. He was a failure in his marriage, failure in his education. He was a dropout from the school and college, and he tried his luck in politics. He failed for 3, 4 years, and then the fifth year, he was elected. People, in fact, were calling him not a fool but a persistent fool. And fifth year, when he was successful in politics, and then finally, all of us know he became the prime minister. It was only because of Winston Churchill that the World War II could be won. Winston Churchill served his term inside a room, and that too with a towel around him. Seems to be funny, but he was an excellent leader, and it was because of his strategies that today the whole world is free of the Nazis effect. So, friends, learn about leadership qualities from the history, and there are a lot of good books available, and there are plenty of stuff on the internet, on Instagram. So, when you subscribe to these kind of channels, you'll get a lot of inputs. And the idea is not just to read it and forget it, but to implement even a portion of it in your life. So, friends, I hope you like these concepts, and I look forward to see you in the next chapter, the 12th chapter. Thank you very much.